Hello and welcome back to another Shadowlands Gold farming video. Now today I want to do something kinda new but kinda not new at the same time. So basically I want to start a series where I test out different gold farms in Shadowlands. And for the first one I want to revisit skinning. Skinning is a topic I've been covering a lot on my channel, covering different locations for where to skin, how to set up a guardian druid for skinning, and basically everything about skinning in general. And yeah, it's been kinda nerfed, I suppose, as in the actual value of Heavy Callous hide and regular Callous hides has gone down, but I still wanted to revisit skinning to see how valuable it still can be. So I've been doing a 1 hour test. Actually I'm 55 minutes in right now, into my 1 hour test, and I can tell you skinning is definitely still worth it. Now over here you have my loot appraiser window. This is where everything is calculated for my 1 hour of farming. I'm currently 55 minutes in, I've made 53.7k, just killed another pack that I'm gonna skin right now, should be about 55k after this pack, depending on the Heavy Callous hides drop. And I haven't had any insane luck. I'm gonna continue farming for 5 minutes, and then we'll see at the end. But basically this is what I've gotten so far. I have gotten 16 Heavy Callous hides, which isn't really anything too noteworthy. I did it like 100 hours of skinning back in December, where I tracked my results in a Google spreadsheet, and over those 100 hours my average turned out to be 14.5 Heavy Callous hides per hour. So even this isn't really that big, it's just like a little bit over average in 55 minutes to get this amount of Heavy Callous, and he tagged that one, of course he did. I am having some competition right now, but for the 55 minutes I was here, before this video, I've actually been alone for the entire time. So right now there's like one horde druid here, maybe two. I think I've only seen one though, so it shouldn't really be any competition other than the one druid. So I'm having the entire place to myself. As for the actual farm that I'm doing, it's this one right here. If you look at the right circle on the map right now, I'm running in circles on my guardian druid and just pulling everything I see, killing it and skinning it. It's really easy, and I've done a video on the farm before, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I want to cover my results from skinning now, since people have kinda stopped doing skinning as they think, well, the values have gone down, but somehow I'm doing the same gold per hour. Before the values went down, I was doing 60 to 80k gold per hour from skinning, and right now I'm looking to make like between 50 and 60. I would say I'm having a tiny bit of good RNG. I've gotten 2 more Heavy Callous hides than normal this hour. There isn't really a lot, but it's like 10%, and 10% definitely does matter. So yeah, I'm getting like 55k right now. I still have 3 minutes to go. I would say skinning is still definitely worth it, and the thing is, you might say that I'm playing on a good server with good prices, but for the Loot Appraiser challenge, which is literally what I'm going by for these videos, I am using region market value average. That means that my gold per hour is currently being calculated from the average price across every single server in Europe. So some of you might have better prices than the ones I have, some might have worse, but I'm literally in the middle. We are taking the price from every single EU server, and we are calculating the average price, and that is the gold per hour that is being calculated for the Loot Appraiser challenge, or Loot Appraiser. So we're getting 55k in 57 minutes in average price across every single server, which is actually really good for skinning, and it's a solo activity, and personally it's something that I use to boost up my second account, as I do have 2 accounts, and on my second account while I'm skinning, I can be in a group with my druid and just follow myself and get free experience. And if you have rested experience, it will give you 1 level about every 2 hours, which is definitely good. Okay, so we have another druid as well, so there is some competition. Not a lot though, but some competition. Doesn't really matter, I'm currently almost at the end anyway of my farm, so I'm just going to do 1 more pull and I'll check back in a minute. Okay, so the last pull is going to be this small one right here, as they have been cleaning out the entire place, so I kind of have to switch locations. I don't know how there is so much competition at 2 AM, but yeah, that definitely sucks a little bit. But we are doing 1 more pull, just to maybe get 1 more Callous hide, or regular Callous hide, or Heavy Callous hide, just in case. But even without that, we have made 55 0.6k gold so far in the 1 hour we've been here. I do have a couple of things I should say though for the farm itself. I am doing this on a 194 item level Guardian Druid, and having this item level definitely helps me kill the mobs a little bit faster. I can already feel a massive difference now comparing to when I did this at level 60, yeah, level 60 back then as well, on my 180 item level Guardian Druid back in December. So having that 14 item level difference makes a difference for farming. I'm just gonna stop the looter pacer right there. 56,000 gold per hour in exactly 1 hour of farming. The one thing you want to have is this legendary right here, and other than that, just get your item level up as much as possible. Every single bit helps. As for trinkets, I'm just using survival stuff because that's funny, and this one for my main stats doesn't really matter. The main thing is item level and having this legendary right here. And I just wanted to mention that skinning definitely still is worth it. I am doing this to basically check out different farms in Shadowlands, and my plan is to find out which ones are good. So I want to do like 1 hour testing of herbalism and mining. I've done skinning now, so skinning is done. I want to do herbalism and mining in a couple different zones, maybe the Maw and maybe Ardenweald, Revendreth and so on. And maybe do fishing as well in different zones, and compare that to, for example, Old World Gold Farms, so we can find out which farms are worth doing right now. So let me know down below if you think that's a good video series to make, and if it's a good idea, if there's any specific farms or professions or gathering methods, anything specific you want me to cover for that video series, let me know down below. And I also want to let you guys know that I do have a Patreon. The link will be down below as well in the description, and a pinned comment. And if you want to support me as a content creator, plus get access to my gold making guide, yes, I am making my own gold making guide. It's currently 40 pages long. It is a work in progress, but by being a Patreon, or by being a patron, you get access to those 40 pages right now. And even if you only pay once from Patreon, you will have access to the guide forever. So feel free to check it out. Become a patron, check out the guide, give me some feedback on that as well. And yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think about the video series, any specific farms you want me to check out. And I will leave you with this final word: skinning is still definitely worth it. If you have a Guardian Druid, of course, and if you're playing on a server that is above medium, like above the average, because this is the average, and some servers will have worse prices. But if you're on an average server or above average, then you are definitely good to go. So that is it. Leave a like down below, leave a comment as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.